Cougar 19! Ready! Cowboy 80! Set! 19, try! Let's go! 70 timber, let's go! Set up! 18 Cardinal, eh? Set! Ready! Panther 60! Come on, set! 60 Eagle! Let's go now! Cougar 19! Ready! Bronco 80! Here we go! 19, try! Down! Hawk 70! Go! Set up! 60 Bison! Go! Set! 70 Timber! Huh. Ready! 70 Lion! Huh.
sports coverage of the National Football League. Finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His guys coming off a road victory in their opener a week ago, looking to make it 2 in a row before heading home. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up. I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. The Saints offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
I can me promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Check right.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
10 ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now the return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win, and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank, we're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. Your fans are excited, the city's excited, everyone in the organization can settle in. So the schedule makers certainly did them a little bit of a favor here, so they've got to take advantage of it. Build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of the season.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Atlanta. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's get that touch. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
70 Lions!
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Shut up! 19 Charger! Go!
He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup in 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta. in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Checking it down, this one is caught. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop at 37 seconds to play in this first half. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd down and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. As caught, that's Lane.
Now, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. That one's good for 9, and the drive continues.
37-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy it.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
It's a gain of 8.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That is first touchdown of the new year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
14. Saints, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Finding space at the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check pitch.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Saints first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. And incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's third and goal.
Check pink. Next red.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. This caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down. Fourth quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to give them some breathing room past the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
It's first down, and they'll run. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Saints going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. New Orleans, third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Saints take over.
So, here are the Saints, down by 2 touchdowns. Just over 2 minutes to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in a short period of time.
Ready, ready, ready. 50 ready. 50 ready. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw to the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got room to roam. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
Saints, first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. And he will score! Touchdown, Saints.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Saints 7.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
Now a run on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Atlanta.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
This will pick up a 6. Brings up second and
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.